Greeting. Greetings, hello, welcome. Hi, it's your boy Dr. Tune, Dr. The Tunes. This is the Tune TV podcast, episode 118. I'm gonna start counting the episodes and whatnot now. But yeah, we ended a bit, you feel me? Be here, be square. Took a little bit of a break due to a couple things. One, my job, I just got real tired. Um, And then yeah, so I got tired one day, and one day I overslept. So that's why. But I'm here now and playing tunes. The Trash Tunes is coming in Halloween. We about to do interviews. Interviews are coming soon too. You dig? I'm cooking the bitch like stir fry, cooking like Papa no spinach, Papa no chicken, cooking the beats like match shit. Come here, Gordon Ramsay with the chicken. Yeah, God is my witness. Flow so hot like Hell's Kitchen. I'm cooking the pizza like Chef Curry, 3-point never missing. I'm on point like a ball pen. It's so hot it's scalding. Yeah, y'all think that shit is super hot fire? It's more like hot garbage. Yeah, niggas lie to you, bitch lie to you. Control all delete. Yeah, y'all should have quit way before you fuck niggas ever start. I'm a Tarasi, flow so hard that shit unleash the darkness. Turn the world to scarlet like a goofy hoe, she a harlot. Yeah, they say the devil wears Prada, my dick touching her doula, Alagata. Yeah, flow so hot like Uzza, or more like a Zula. Yeah, and I relate to Far Lord Zuko. Parents kicked me out of a good home, so now I'm with Uncle Iroh. Give me Avatar tombstones. Raps and demons, swear that I see it. Blue exorcist, all them hoes. Demon slay up all them hoes. Flame breath technique, them hoes. Spit me flames like Charizard. Swear to God, I got too many scars. Yeah, flame is red. Yeah, like it is cave again. Blood too hot. Like I am blazing. Yeah, or spicy, cause I believe because I'm Nigerian. Cooking these niggas a whip on oil. Swear to God, I come from the soil. Y'all niggas don't put in the toil. That's why y'all all gonna foil. Yeah, burned all y'all to the crisp. Yeah, that's why all y'all broil. Yeah, I may have won some battles, but the winner of war gets all spoiled. Y'all niggas spoiled. Yeah, yeah. Y'all niggas spoiled, Yeah, yeah. Where was I? Where was I? Error. Authenticating. Loading. Mm-hmm. As I flow, hot as fuck, like a Zula, yeah. Burn out all these niggas, yeah. Got the fire like bazooka, yeah. Got the fire like AR. Turn you to a shooting star, yeah. Why niggas running from the bars? They got Hot Wheels when your car ain't push start. Ciao. Really what I mean, y'all niggas ain't Lightning McQueen. Blow farther than Fast and the Furious, saying y'all car stalling. Yeah, when I start riffing, it looks like I'm Tokyo drifting. Sparks flying everywhere, smoke up in the air. Somebody call them 5-4 niggas, cause I'm still spitting 5-4 niggas. Call me on Targaryen because I got that House of Dragons blazing. Yeah, I'm raging. Yeah, 4 spots are going in the air. Everybody is screaming and shouting. They don't even know they don't have a care. It smells like ashes and despair. Goddamn. It looks like California with all this fire burning everywhere. That's why I don't give a fuck. Y'all niggas better beware. Yeah, I already told you. Blue flame go so hot like a Zula, nigga. I already told you. Blue flame go so hot that shit is burning just like a Zula, nigga. Yeah, yeah. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Imagine if Azula was a blue flame. Y'all getting that bitch? That shit be crazy. Fuck you. I was trying to make it like fade away. I don't know. I can't do that yet. All right, so yeah, we got some new music and shit dropping and whatnot. Many a new tune has come out. We gonna get to it. We gonna be in there like swimwear. I'm gonna cover a lot of music came out in my time in hiatus. Hiatus. Yeah, my little break and shit. So we gonna get to that. But first, a word from our sponsor. Your sponsor is me. It's Dr. Tune, Dr. The Tune. You're now tuning into Tune TV Podcast episode 18. And I am dropping the tape on Halloween. It's going to be called Trash Tunes. It's only me and Pharaoh. Shout out to Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? So that's dropping.
More things happening in the media space. Gonna have some interviews soon with some local artists that I like and mess with, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna expand that part too. So interviews are coming soon. Other collab tapes are coming out soon. Sway Carpet is dropping the tape soon. Dropping other visuals and stuff. All that is on the way. So be there, be square. This Saturday, I probably will not live stream because I'm going to an event. I'm gonna vlog it. We're gonna do vlog content too. All that is coming soon. So yeah, beware. Be ready, be there, be square. All that in a bag of chips. All right, so now we are here for the new tunes. It's new tunes. Many a new tune has came. Many a new tune has came. All right, so let's start off with me being the young boy fan that I am. This one is the newest one he dropped. I covered the tape he did before, the newest tape, because allegedly he's trying to drop like 10 tapes in a year. I want to try to do that too. That'll be a goal of mine, trying to accomplish that. But yeah, he put out Ma I Got a Family, and it's a Gangster Grills tape. So yeah, and there's 3 Gangster Grills tapes that dropped on last Friday. So yeah, shout out to DJ Drama. He's really doing a lot of Gangster Grills. He did a good huge resurgence with the Tyler Creator tape, and I feel like since then a lot of other people are trying to do a Gangster Girls tape, and I appreciate the brand of that and whatnot. So yeah. All right, so with the I Got a Family, the Ma I Got a Family genre, I like this. Is probably my favorite Young Boy tape to drop this year. It's really good. I like Young Boy when he does the singing to girls and stuff. And a lot of this is just about his baby moms. He's just rap a lot. That's a lot. So I appreciate that. I liked a lot of it. Um Sedated is a real good song. I really like Pop Out too. McQueen. The I don't text back with the Yeet because it was the Yeet. People were talking about that. It's a good tape. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? That's one I actually listen to, and it has high replay value. A lot of things this year have not had very high replay value. A lot of albums and tapes have came and went, for being honest. And no thing shows that better than even though this isn't specifically hip hop, is the is the Taylor Swift joint that just dropped. It's is going to do or is about to do. Hold on, let me play my little background tune. But yeah, it's supposed to do, allegedly. It's supposed to do 1 million. And stuff hasn't done 1 million since that Lil Wayne tape, or I think that Drake tape did close to thing like nah, if you're reading this what was it called? Views? Yeah, views. I think views did 1 million. Yeah, speed the background. All right, people are saying that pretty much music is mid. Music, a lot of music that's been dropping is mid. A lot of rappers currently have a lot of rappers have been dropping and haven't sold, with the exception of like the heavy hitters, the quote unquote superstars. Those rappers have been dropping and they haven't been selling more than like 30K, right? And if you're an independent artist like Tory Lanez, somebody of in that realm, but you don't have the big label push. 30K is good, but for a lot of these major releases, a lot of the hype is it just hype? Like, we don't know what's really going on with this stuff. So that's why I wanted to highlight the Taylor Swift drum real quick because a lot of, to be fair though, a lot of what she is doing is re-releasing, right? I think she's re-releasing a lot of music because how her label set up was structured, she has to re-release music. So know what I'm saying? Fact check me if I'm wrong about that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure she's releasing music. So that's a little skewed. But even if it's all original music, regardless, if you have a solid fan base and they want to hear from you, this is what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? If they really want to hear from you, You know what I'm saying? If the music is good, has high replay value, then music sales gonna go up. Streaming all that, you know what I'm saying? Selling physical, people still buy physical or they'll buy the digital copy. I feel like Arctic Monkeys they dropped an album from Arctic Monkeys. Gucci Man dropped So Icy Boys 22. Shout out to Gucci Mane, dropped a new tape. I don't know if this is part of the Gangsta Girls, but and then Fredo Bang dropped too. Shout out to Fredo Bang. But the other Gangsta Girls Jones was Jeezy, DJ Drama, and the Snoop Dogg. So those two are still Gangsta Girls as well. So three different Gangsta Girls tapes have been dropped on the same day on Friday. So yeah, going on to that. Shout out to Armani Caesar. You know, if you're a big fan of Griselda and you like that female voicing Griselda, that is Armani Caesar. Armani Caesar has dropped a tape called The List too. Now, I'm not well versed in Armani Caesar music, but I will listen. I will come back with a crazy review on it. But I just want to shout her out because I appreciate everything coming out of Griselda. I love this label. I love this label. It's a great independent label. They really doing their thing. They sign an artist. They dropping music. All of their artists drop pretty consistently, multiple times in a year. I love artists that love making music and putting it out at a high clip because we're in a day and age where, in my personal opinion, the whole quantity versus quality argument is out the window because with a good engineer, the quality gonna be there. There's a lot of producers nowadays. The internet exists. You have access to the quality, in my opinion. The quality is there. It's not going nowhere. If you really want to get to the quality, you can get to the quality. That's how I feel about it. You know, but then once you figure out your personal formula on how to get to the quality, then it's just about consistency, and then the quantity will come. NBA YoungBoy, a great example of that. He knows what he likes to make. He experiments. He still experiments with different things, but you know his bread and butter. He likes making that sound, and he's gonna keep making that. Let me see what else. We go down to the singles because it's a couple singles, and also this is everything, obviously. But oh yeah. The Lil Uzi drop, Just Wanna Rock. And it's a real short song, but I like it. I dig it. I'm really anticipating the new Lil Uzi tape. And if you like R&B, I think Eric Bellinger dropped the song Obsession. It's a good track. Lil Mosey dropped Paid Up. He's kind of been under the radar post his essay scandal, whatever he got going on. So maybe it's all good now. I'll do research into it deeper dive and get back to you. Smino, like I said last time, Smino is coming, y'all. Smino coming. Song called Madness. Make sure to check that out. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the new music that came. We see if A Boogie's, I think he's gonna drop soon. He's coming next time on November 4th. The last stuff is dropping on November 4th. Yeah, so he also dropped November 4th. Also like R&B, Babyface dropped the tape. And then it has been announced that Drake and 21 Savage are dropping a tape together. So that is like the thing that's been breaking the internet lately. DJ Academic said best duo in hip hop, whatever. I like when they do songs together. I feel like they do pretty good. They work well, have a good chemistry. I feel like this collab tape is mainly to boost 21 Savage, is mainly to keep Drake relevant first. Mainly to keep Drake relevant and to boost 21 Savage, which is already boosted, but even more so. So even higher, to higher high. 21 Savage, he's at a point in his career where I wouldn't say he plateaued, but they haven't gave him superstar status yet, even though he's been consistently dropping music at a good clip. He's consistently been giving us great features consistently for these past 2 to 3 years. He's been on a crazy feature run that it's kind of going under the radar. Hip hop fans have recognized it, and we do celebrate it, but we don't give it the credit I feel like it really needs and deserves. In my opinion, I feel like we can still really give that man his flowers. He's still fighting deportation and whatnot. And maybe I'm just a biased person because my parents are I come from immigrant background. I'm an immigrant. I'm a first generation American. I have a lot of family. So that's my bias towards that. 21 Savage and Whack 100 recently beefed him because they were trying to say that he was a snitch. Some crazy shit I'm about to show y'all. I just was watching this Dallas Mavericks Pelicans shit. We gonna talk about basketball later, but this game pissed me the fuck off. I was watching this game mad as shit. The Pelicans are good. I like it. I'm a Dallas fan. I'm rooting for Luka. I'm a Lucas fan. To me, he's basketball's equivalent to Goku. Yeah, they just had to call Goku. They didn't call Goku, and it's bullshit. So yeah, Monica Kodak and Monica locked in. I don't know. I seen is he dating Shorty or is he or is it music? I don't know. We gonna see. We gonna see. And then yeah, and then this is the main thing is the Kanye West fallout, which I want to get into. Black Thought. But first things first, I wanted to show y'all a little announcement. What do y'all how y'all think the Drake and oh yeah, Jalen Brown and Arnold. Everybody leaving Kanye, bro. That man's leaving sports and whatnot. Down the sports, whatever. Okay, so what is it? Kodak and Monica went on a date last night. Okay, that's what's trending. Okay, they went on a date, bro. He was tricking on. Let's give it a he was tricking on Monica, bro. As you should. Oh yeah, and Kanye no longer a billionaire. Ah, this is karma. We gonna get into it. So let's scroll down a little bit. Oh yeah, in wake of Drake's 21 Savage shit dropping. The fake Drake has received a cease and desist letter from OVO after using Drake image to boost his brand. You know what I'm saying? So he was tired of it. Drake really hated that nigga. If we keeping it a buck, Drake did not like that nigga, bro. Drake was not fucking with fake Drake. Drake was not fucking with fake Drake. He did not like that nigga, bro. He did it a little time because the label was like, just do it. It's a good look, whatever. But he was hating that nigga, bro. Let's keep it a buck. He was like, yo, if you don't get the fuck off my phone, stop fucking texting me, nigga. If you don't get the fuck on your goofy ass, bro, and figure out your own career and do some shit, bro. He could have really just changed his name to fake Drake to some other shit to fucking, I don't know. He could have dropped music. He could have done so many things, but he wanted to be Drake, bro. Like, he just wanted to live in fake Drake reality, and that is not your reality, bro. You got to get the fuck on, get your life together, bro. Yeah, Brandon. You know how many people get clout and blow it, and he just another one, bro. Another 15 seconds of fame, and another one done bit the dust, bro. But honestly, there is no real future for these fake niggas. The Perkio nigga, the fake Drake nigga. What are y'all niggas doing, bro? What is the goal? What is the end of the day? How are y'all making money? Club appearances for how long? How long does that even last? A couple months, and then what are you doing? You investing that in crypto, some shit? Are you doing anything with the money? Already broke, fucked up. I know. I seen this one interview. You seen the interview with the fake Drake getting hoed by the by his IG by the IG thought shorty, bro. I don't know if shorty's IG thought, but I'm gonna tap in real quick with that because that's what that nigga gets. The fake Drake nigga, this is what that nigga gets. I'm going on many a tangent. But look at this. This is the season 6. Look at that. Look at your goofy ass. Look at your foolishness. You knew you not Drake, bro. You know you not Drake. Look, and now OVO with the owl. The owl's coming for you now. I want my monies. Get the fuck on with that. The Lil Baby is now the artist with the most entries in top 10. Shout out to Say Cheese for all this, by the way. I wanted to scroll down so I could get to this is the NBA Youngboy deal. Okay, we're gonna get to that too. All right, boom. But yeah. I wanted to scroll. Keep scrolling because I wanted to go down, because I missed a lot of stuff, y'all. I missed a couple things. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get back in tune with y'all. They see on 17 to the G League over it. Man, we're gonna get to it, bro. We're gonna get to it. Shout out to Lou Williams, bro. He the GOAT. We don't get to it. All right, boom. All right, so we're starting from there and we're scrolling up. Shout out to Cheese. All right, so yeah, so Drake 21, they dropping their collab album, bro. It's gonna be called Her Loss on the 28th. It's gonna drop on the 28th, so it's coming this Friday. This Friday we getting the Drake and 21 Savage shit, bro. So that shit gonna be crazy. I don't know if it's on the 28th. It might be on the next day. It might be on the November 4th, because a lot of the other shit is dropping on November 4th. But according to AG's, October 28th. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I wanted to show y'all the shit with the Wack 100 and shit, because he was, you know, Wack 100 is an interesting figure in hip hop. You love him or hate him, he knows how to get to the bag. He's managing Blueface, and even he's confused with what Blueface is doing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know, so he's trying to get to the. He is for the bag. I appreciate characters like Wack 100, because even though they may seem like divisive figures, you know, he's doing his clubroom thing. I think he got some deal with Clubhouse, because he be on Clubhouse heavy, right? So here's the drama, right? So Wack 100 is accusing 21 Savage of snitching because of just to do it, I guess. Basically because in retaliation, because 21 Savage was roasting Wack 100 when he had his booty out, when he had them ass shots out and shit, bro. Y'all remember that. So that's what happened with that. He had his booty out, and then I think 21 Savage was like, hey yo, what y'all talking about? So yeah, so they was beefing pretty much. I ain't gonna go through the whole call, but so it's a year ago. What about the most recent jump? Let me see. Is this the one? Academics reacted to it. Y'all want to see that one? Or you want to see the original? I'm trying to find the original for y'all. Yeah, the most recent one. Yeah, because of whatever retaliation, he just said, well, you're a snitch. Like, he could just throw snitch on somebody, which is why I appreciate the Charleston White view on things, because he's like, well, fuck it, I'm a snitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't got nothing to lose. I'm a snitch then. So yeah, all right, so I think I found it. Let me see if I can find the exact moment for y'all. I think I found it. This would be a Black Savage. Shout out to him.
No, I present that you were part of the U program, though.
Paperwork.
So like, this is it. Let me know if y'all can hear it. But he's basically saying, like, he was accusing 21 Savage. 21 Savage said, where's the paperwork?
To me.
Let me tell you some real
Hey,
stuff,
what?
man. Oh yeah, talk to him. I don't even want to talk to you no more.
Man, I got $1 million.
I ain't tell you to talk to me.
Bro, I got $1 million if you could present paperwork with me snitching on somebody on my
No, I can present that you were part of the U program, though.
present paperwork with me.
The U program.
I ain't finna talk about no open case.
I know you don't want to talk about it. I know you don't.
Present paperwork. with
Does
me
the U
snitching on
program
somebody.
say you have to cooperate?
On my kids,
Now, 21 Savage does have an open case. It's for a gun charge. So it's like, it's unfair for Wack 100, in my opinion, to bring up an open case that he could get locked up for. And this is I think a lot of this is all tied into also his immigration situation. So he has an open case out. Means I'm not speaking on an open case, but then Wack 100 just saying, well, you're a snitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no, you know, I thought personally with the whole snitch shit, you need paperwork. You need to show people what it is before you know what I'm saying? But it's where we at right now.
I give you $1 million.
Does the U program
On
say
my
you got to
kids, I give
cooperate?
you $1 million.
Can you answer that
On my
that
kids,
question?
I give you $1 million.
Y'all heard him just say, I don't want to
He
talk
don't
about.
want to take the bet.
Does
He
the
don't want
U
to take the bet.
program, I'm talking about the U program. The U program stipulates you have to cooperate. Does it
Black
not?
Sabbath Entertainment, like
Now, I think the U program is a reference to like a certain visa you get when you cooperate with police and stuff. So that's pretty much what he's alluding to.
subscribe, put your comments
Hello?
below.
Hello?
He dropped this
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I know the fuck he did.
Yeah, and then he dropped after. Yeah, so which is fair to do. They keep bringing up, you know what I'm saying, what is not you, in my opinion. You bring up open case, you can't. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's an unfair fight. So WAC 100 does unfair fights, in my opinion, with that. So that is that. But yeah, bro, these fake rappers gotta die. Not the oh yeah. And then and Elite Choppa's been doing some flagrant shit recently with the basically did he was basically like thirst trapping and stuff. Thirst trapping for dudes basically showing y'all dick print, which foul shit to do, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. People that do that, they on that weird time, bro. So yeah, but we're gonna go up to here. Where was it? I'm trying to find it. Yeah, look. He was like, this is what people doing, bro. Aiden Ross be doing the fake gay shit for the clout. You feel me? I have nothing beef against the rainbow community, against people of any sexuality, gender, or whatever. I don't kink shame me. I don't even kink shame. But yo, the man's was like, man, niggas just be showing their dick print. He said, brother, your dick is huge. Hey yo. Man said that shit is shaboing boinging, and niggas was like, hey yo, what's wrong? And then but they scrolled up and Aiden Ross reacts into the, you know what I'm saying, like, and Elite Choppa then posted for Aiden Ross. This is absurd. What did Aiden Ross said? Not gonna lie, your dick huge as fuck, bro. No gay shit. That shit is a fucking tree shit lock. You knew exactly what you were doing in that post. No homo. Your shit huge, brother. Holy shit. No gay shit, but some explicit behavior. You feel me? Like, R.I.P. Leslie Jordan, by the way. I think he did some movies. But yeah, bro. Don't be surprised. But yeah, people were saying like the new weed, the San Diego weed, be getting people crazy. He said transform into a potent, unrecognizable product. They go into psychosis. They tweaking out for marijuana use. Let me know what y'all think about that. Is that real? Is that valid? Is people tweaking like that? I don't know. You feel me? But yeah, this is what I was talking about with the Taylor Swift joke. Her new album Midnight's projected to sell 1.2 million first week. She streamed 220 million times on Spotify one day. It's the first artist to earn over 200 million streams in a single day on Spotify. And Drake be killing the streaming, so you know what I'm saying. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying. So I wanted to shout that out. Lil Durk, he got all his charges dropped. He got 5 felony charges dropped from the 2019 shooting, like whatever, like. He had a whole case. He's finna go away for real. So he really, skipped the bullet by that. But people, that's not what I want to talk about. People are talking about the lawyer. I want to see if they gonna show the lawyer. Nah, they ain't gonna show the lawyer. Hold on. We gonna find it. I'm gonna find it just for y'all, bro. Yeah, Lil Durk lawyer. People were basically making an uproar. Because the lawyer is looking thick as shit. Oh my god. Well, people just tweak out when they ever see you. Every time people see a white girl that's thick, people tweak the fuck out. They don't know how to act. You feel me? But yo, this is the girl on that was Lil Durk's lawyer and shit. She be doing the thirst trap shit. You feel me? So yeah, people was going crazy. They said, yo, Lil Durk got all his charges dropped. Yo, look at her lawyer though. Look at the lawyer cakes. Oh god. So yeah, people would just be thirsty, bro. But it ain't that deep, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to her. She did her job. She don't let the appearances fool you. You know what I'm saying? She doing what Kim K could not. Actually drop charges, actually do real lawyer shit. You feel me? Because fucking what? Gunna's bond still got denied the third or fourth time and shit. I thought Kim K got the shit on lock. Only reason again, I know for I don't know, but my biggest thing is why I think Kim K got Donald Trump to drop shit is because it was Donald Trump and he like what Kim K was talking about. But this is Joe Biden. He don't know where the fuck he at. He don't know what the fuck. So no, it ain't gonna work the same. Also, this is those are federal shit. This is a state court issue. But yeah, free Gunna. But I wanted to show that out because at least this bitch a real lawyer. Kim K be fake lawyering. That bitch be watching fucking CSI and think she doing some shit. Bitch, you not a real lawyer, bro. Bitch, get a real fucking degree. Sorry, use a bitch too liberal. I acknowledge it. Woman, person, please get a real law degree if you feel like you gonna practice law. Because I'm tired of the Kim Kardashian propaganda of her fake practicing law. Oh, I'm gonna help get this person free. Da, da, da. Who has she actually gotten free? She made it commuted 2 or 3 sentences. Congratulations, bro. Any other organization probably could have done more if she had just donated money to those causes of people who are trying to get people free from unjust crimes. There's many a lawyer organization that does it. She's just being Kim Kardashian. However, we're moving on now. All right, so I think moving on to NBA YoungBoy news. I think people have been rumoring that he's signing this exorbitant deal recently. He just signed this crazy deal. People are saying it's with Birdman or whatnot, but I think we got the actual news of it. Let me go back. I think we got the actual according to Say Cheese. From it, so we're gonna scroll down and see. Bear with me, my internet be killing it, thug. And then after that, I'm gonna delve into the Kanye junk because I could talk about that for like hours because how he fumbled the bag. You know what I'm saying? What they say about Lil Durk. Lil Durk would have been indicted for the 2019 shooting if he was still alive. Okay, so you know, Durk shit got dropped, but it would have been King Von because King Von was wilding out. Everybody know King Von got like 10 bodies, bro. He was tweaking, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go up to I just saw this shit. People are roasting Jaylen Brown for I think shorty he dating is one of the OG IG girls. We're gonna get to that too. We're gonna get free Jaylen Brown. Free him. We're gonna talk about the all right, boom. All right. So NBA YoungBoy, he has signed a deal with Motown and will be releasing music on Universal Music Group in 2023. He sold 16.7 million albums, 16.75 million albums, and has accumulated over 29 billion on-demand streams. So he signed to Motown. We don't know forever the amount, but he signed the big Motown bag. Motown be signing people. I think they recently signed Migos. They did sign Rich Homie Quan for a little bit, didn't work out. Boom, but we getting new YoungBoy stuff. He's dropping a lot on Atlantic, even though he terminated the deal with the Atlantic. I think academics say like he just gets like a couple M's or an M or two, and they put it through, and it's basically like some like 70-20 split or something like that, 70 his way because I'm not on the label anymore. We're doing these one-time little deals because he still wants to drop music because he's on house arrest. He's on house arrest for a year. I think he gets off next year. So he still wants to feed his fans by dropping music. That Ma Got a Family joint is a good tape. All right, so there's that. All right, so we gonna talk about the Kanye joint now. All right, okay. Now we're gonna get to it. Yeah, I'm 30 minutes in. I've warmed up a little bit, getting back off the rust from the podding. We're gonna go discuss the fallout. There's some other music I'm gonna highlight at the end. But yeah, okay, so this is where I feel about the Kanye shit. All right, so you cannot now what Kanye was espousing when he was saying like his anti-Semitic or you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna just say it's anti-Semitic because I don't want nobody to come after me. So in his anti-Semitic comments, bro, he was saying like, well, how am I Semite? I'm Semite. I'm black. I'm the original Jew. That is Black Israelite talking points. You know what I'm saying? So he's using Black Israelite talking points. If you're not familiar with Black Israelites, Google it. I'm not gonna go into that. That's a whole other wormhole. But because of that, he has suffered the consequences. You know what I'm saying? The powers that be have smited him. So let me see. He was dropped by his new lawyer. He was dropped by CAA, a prominent Hollywood talent agency. Balenciaga cut ties. Anna Wintour cut ties. And you want Anna Wintour, a fashion shorty you need in your back pocket. And IG and Twitter said, nah, we pulling the plug on you, yay. We tweaking. And also post this. He also been on a media tour on different things. He was on Tucker Carlson. We know that. He was on Piers Morgan too. And he was flexing so much like, oh, I'm a billionaire. Oh, I'm a billionaire. Because Kanye's biggest thing is he doesn't listen to anybody who makes less money than him. Which is fine if that's your opinion on how you want to live life. You know, your money, your life, do what you want to do. But, you know, if you tie your whole value and your value, your proposition of how you, if you tie all your value to how much money you make and not the person you are, and you know, when the money is gone, who are you? You know what I'm saying? You should not tie all your value to money, because now he did all this crazy shit and now look, boom. Now look, Forbes claims Kanye is no longer a billionaire after partnership with Adidas has ended. Now Forbes be capping, and a lot of rich people hide their money anyway, so Forbes could be capping, and I feel like this is all propaganda to some degree. But the propaganda machine is not working against Kanye in this state, because he done upset the wrong people. You gotta leave the Jews alone, bro. You gotta same shit with the baby with the LGBT. You gotta leave certain people alone, man. Unfortunately, it's cool when it's black people. When black people are the butt of the joke, it's cool. We're a very forgiving people, and they treat us like that. You know what I'm saying? They treat us like that, and that's just what it is. But shout out to the mind of HY. He brought up a couple of very interesting points with the whole Kanye drama genre that I wanted to bring to you. I'm about to find it. All right. This is the funny panel. But yeah, also because Kanye doesn't read, this is one of the fallouts from his fallout. You know what I'm saying? His in his own ignorance, he has stabbed himself, shot himself in the foot, because look, he says Adidas is the sole owner of all design rights to the existing products as well as previous and new colorways under the partnership. They stole everything Ye built and originated. Now I feel like, you know, it's kind of one of those deal with the devil type situations. He signed the deal. Oh, I'm a big billionaire. Ain't nobody can tell me nothing. Shout out to Jeezy. That song, that type of time is what he was on. He signed the deal, but he probably signed all his rights away. In doing so, he's probably, and you can argue he's fine or not fine with doing so, but you signed all your rights away now. So now when he starts tweaking out, you see in the vlog he did on YouTube, he was cursing out, he was showing the people porn, showing the Adidas execs porn, and think that was doing something. It wasn't really doing nothing in my opinion, but he was doing that. He was showing the execs porn and whatnot, and he thought he was flexing on them, whatever. But you had already signed away your rights. As I feel like, bro, Kanye, you have done the record deal industry. You've done the record shit already. You signed, everybody wants their money back from you. Big Sean, what's his name? Not 7th Streeter, but you know, Shorty I'm talking about. The other Shorty signed to Good Music. Mad people want their rights back after signing deals under Good Music to you. So I had the Prince damn near retiring over the whatever deal didn't happen, whatever. And now you gonna sign your rights away again after the Kardashians done bailed you out of debt. And now look, Adidas done took all your shit away. It's a shame, because really Kanye was in a prime position. If he had done well with that, if he had really done what he was supposed to do and really structured his deal how he was supposed to structure it, perhaps he would have came out the other end and maybe had enough creative control to actually do a lot with Adidas and Yeezy and really build that to be a Jordan-esque brand. You feel me? He could have really, like, Kanye could have been the equivalent. Shout out to Norm. We gonna kick it with Norm, so you feel me? Shout out to Norm. He's a dope rapper. Check his shit out. But yeah, but pretty much, bro, like, he could have been Jordan brand. Yeezy could have been Jordan brand, but as a rapper. And he blew it all away because he was tweaking. Probably all the money went to his head. He started tweaking. I don't know why, bro. You know, rich people, they be on this other shit. Whatever. But now, because of his comments, he has to, he's taking the fall for it whatsoever. And Drink Champs, they had to cop police too because they were getting sued by a George Floyd family. It's a whole cop out. My whole thing with the Drink Champs shit is, bro, you knew Kanye was coming up there to tweak out, bro. Like, you knew what time he was on. You knew what type of time he was on, in my opinion. You knew what type of time Kanye was on because his last interview, he was talking about music shit to some degree, but he was also talking his shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That's how I feel with it. I feel like Kanye, again, he's surrounded by a lot of yes men. And at the end of the day, he doesn't listen to contrary opinions, obviously, unless you have more money than him. You know what I'm saying? But was he listening to Jay-Z? I don't know. See, these are questions I ask. Like, you gonna say, oh, I only listen to people with more money than me. But Jay-Z probably had more money than you at one point. Were you listening to him like that? No. So I don't know, you know. But Kanye drops some tunes again. Will I listen? Yes, I will. And I'll cover it here on 2TV. But so that's it with that, Joe. He's said it's been copping please. So hold on. Let me see if I can find the shit where he's copping pleas and shit. He's on an apology tour, I think, now, because he lost all his bread, bro. He's like, oh, I'm under attack. Save me, black community. No, you have turned your black. I think people have realized and black people have caught on. He has turned his back on Black America for so long and done it so many different times that, you know, even despite that we as a black community are very forgiving, even we have a breaking point. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have a breaking point. You have crossed that breaking point, Kanye. There's no coming back. And if there is going back, like, he really tried the Jesus rebrand. We almost done fell for it when he did the Jesus rebrand. But it wasn't just very disingenuous and shit. Now op-eds are coming after him. They're talking about his school. They're talking about all that shit, all his brand shit, the Donda brand and shit. Jaylen Brown leaving. Jaylen Brown a solid nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of fucked up. But look, I think this is him copping please. This dude says, I think he's a part of the Ye propaganda machine. Ye apologized again. Ye, he apologized to Lex and Jewish community for how he made him feel. He calls that sleepy tweet a mistake and says, even with freedom of speech, pain is pain. Causing people hurt isn't helping. He reflects saying he should be more sophisticated with his wording. So that's, you know, but that's propaganda. What did he actually say? Hold on.
It's actually my brothers. I'm sorry for hurting you as a Jewish person. I'm sorry for the way that made you feel. And I'm sorry for the entire population of a race that I feel is actually my brothers, because I classify and feel that I'm also connected with Christ in that way, that my people came from Africa and that way. And I can't say it's this exact teaching or that exact teaching, but I feel that there's an important, you know, the sons of Abraham, however we want to word it, right? For us to come together and bring our different talents together to serve God collectively. And he, as much of an alien as I am, he did not call for me to alienate. I'm sorry for hurting you.
All right, so that's one of his copping pleas. But do y'all believe this shit for real? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my thing. Do y'all believe what he talking about? Okay, this is a 7-minute version. Oh, he was on Lex Friedman shit. Okay, shout out to Lex Friedman. He a cool podcast. He has a lot of tech interviews. I didn't even know Lex Friedman was Jewish. But yeah, this is the full shit.
I just want to drink this Tennessee. But I want to say this thing that I will text to Kim sometimes. I'll say, you know, you may not understand what I'm doing right now, but you will.
Nah, that's cap. See, I gotta start this shit right now, Joe. You said it's DEFCON, whatever you was saying, bro. You was declaring war, essentially. Like, come on, what you talking about? All right, we go.
And that's what I would say to everyone. You may not understand what I'm doing, and this gives a little bit. Maybe we're like 20% there, but there's still gonna be people.
This nigga doesn't read. That's my biggest thing, bro. Hold on. I'm gonna let this play. I promise you. I probably let this play. But this nigga doesn't read. So maybe if you read, nigga, maybe if you read more books, you would have the computational knowledge to then articulate yourself enough so that people would understand you. But because you don't write things down. This is where you are. Now you're looking goofy as hell. Now you copping pleas to every Jewish person you know. Hopefully that they'll let you back in. They already done dropped the bag. They already let you go, bro. I don't know what they're going to do now. I don't know how he's going to move forward, essentially. But there's one other thing I wanted to touch on before I talk about this, which is the other part of the Hell You Seen clip. Shout out to Hell You Seen, mine HY. He is how he is on Twitter, is that he brought up like the propaganda of they're saying that Kanye's sales or whatever have gone down, or his listening, whatever, has gone down since his comments. And that may be true to some degree, but there's manipulation going on, and I want to show her how he done did it. Okay, so all right, boom. I'm gonna make it big for y'all to see. Okay, so in this tweet, it says Kanye West streams, sales, and airplay have decreased following his anti-Semitic remarks, Variety reports, right? And Mind H. White brings up a great point. Note how the headlines are positioned. The average person would think people are boycotting his music and don't want to listen to him anymore when they just stopped playing him on radio stations and likely took him off some playlists. So, you know, that's a lot of it. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the majority of it if we're keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kanye stans are crazy for this nigga. He is their Jesus. They're probably still listening to him more even to this day. Let's keep it a stack. So that's, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about that. So, you know what I'm saying? If I'm having an objective opinion, you know what I'm saying? An objective opinion tells me that they're just pulling him from playlists and they're pulling him to try to dampen, you know what I'm saying, who he is. But he's a, you know what I'm saying, this is a super A-list, A-plus celebrity. I don't know how you're going to do him. People be saying they're going to tweet, they're going to sue him and do all this shit. They're going to do him like they did Alex Jones. Alex Jones, Kanye West, two different levels of fame. Like, two entirely different levels of fame. So I don't know how that's going. And not saying fame automatically equals power, which automatically equals like a lesser legal ramification. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't think Kanye directly incited violence. But he did say that, you know, George Floyd, whatever, he died of fentanyl, whatever. I don't know. Crazy shit. Why did he say that? So many things. Oh, you don't understand. Like, no, you said this nigga who got his knee stomped on, grinded on, he's crying for his mother. Help somebody. He's looking at everybody else in the crowd. Help me. I'm getting killed. He got killed by fentanyl. How? Madness. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with that. But we're gonna go back and we're gonna circle back to whatever he's saying. Him just cop and please, essentially. To me, that's what he do. He's cop and please. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like being told what to do. I don't feel like being told what to do. So I don't want to work out with a trainer. And I just want to drink the Tennessee. But I want to say this thing that I will text to Kim sometimes. I'll say,
let me know if y'all can hear this.
You may not understand what I'm doing right now, but you will. And that's what I would say to everyone. You may not understand what I'm doing. And this gives a little bit, maybe we're like 20% there, but there's still going to be people, we leave this interview and they're like, I still don't like the way he apologized. I still don't want to say what my involvement would have been to make him lead him to that point. And we just want things to be how they are. There's people in the world who want the world to stay as it is. And there's people who want to change the world. And that's happened throughout time. They say that.
I agree, but are you changing the world by making Yeezys, bro? I don't know.
With Da Vinci, halfway into a conversation, he could not suffer fools so much that he would walk away halfway into the conversation. And I said, well, that's why it's the Da Vinci Code and not the Da Vinci world. And every time I go and piss off a group of people or do these things, on some end, it's like I could be turning my thing from a potential world vision to a code, or I could be opening up conversations with new friends that I may trust someday.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. that because the change you will have on the world that you don't know for sure, but it'll happen across years, even decades. So you have to think in the future. Like you're working in the future. Your actions are working in the future. And a lot of people will judge this conversation and others you've done and so on in the present, and that doesn't matter.
You know why I apologize? Why I say I'm sorry to the Jewish people that I hurt? It's not about, like I said, I'm not going to hold this apology hostage, right? It's obviously it's not God, but God is everything, right? So what's the point of having language and being that you can't engineer if you say God, right? It's like it's God asks us to be judgmental.
If y'all understand what he's saying, let me know. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
So that you become, if you're a doctor, right? It's your judgment that saves grandma, right? And God puts that in there. It's like we have God inside us. We're a piece of God also, right? I'm gonna go specific to a person. That story about Da Vinci alone is enough of a reason for me to give a sincere apology to the Jewish people, because I do believe that there's a Da Vinci code inside of all of my misspellings and scribbles right here.
He just saying bullshit. But I will say, like, the thing he did point out, and that was proven with the fallout, is that there is a percentage of people, I don't know what nationality, whatever they are, let's just say a group of people that controls Hollywood and entertainment. And if you speak on them in a less than glamorous light, things will happen, as you see here. I challenge us as a Black community to have that same level of show. People speak ill on us. We don't just say random jokes on Twitter. We use our financial dollar. We say we're not buying this product. I wish we can get. My goal in life is for us to get to that point. But yeah, so that's like a lot of that with the Kanye stuff. So he did bring up that point. He did bring up was valid, but how he chose to go about it was insane. It's madness, bro. So yeah, it's crazy shit. So let me see. All right, so we're gonna go on to our next topics and jump. So there's a lot of Yeet propaganda. If y'all tapped into the Yeet, you know what I'm saying? They're saying like he pretty much got he has more streams than Adele. And the reason why is because he drops more songs. He drops more songs and they're short. So by comparison, like that's what would happen. So so I think that's a very interesting thing. That's the thing that people are pushing the Yeet propaganda. So yeah, that's the underground sound part. This is one of two consequences of artists making songs that are 2 minutes long to gain Spotify metrics. Adele has 42.7 monthly listeners and he has 9.3, but his songs are streamed more because you can play 5 of his songs at the same time. You can play 3 of Adele's. So that is why he has more streams than Adele, BTS, the Beatles, and Michael Jackson with 1.7 billion this year to date. Now I don't know if he just has more streams this year or in totality. I don't know how they are using that metric, but shout out to Yeet, he's doing something. Congratulations, making an impact. So yeah, there's that. And then let me look at let me see if I can go back. So I miss a lot, but pretty much I'm gonna stop sharing to give y'all the inside scoop. All right, so Chance the Rapper doesn't know that you can see your Twitter likes. So after so pretty much he liked the I think some trans pornography, and he basically got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Like, we can see it, Chance. We can see it. And so he was they was on his ass. Oof, they was on his ass, boy. Ooh, they was on his ass, boy. So there, that happened. And in general, here's my thing, right? When you tie yourself and your brand to your faith and ideology, and then you do something that would quote unquote go against it, then that creates the drama, that creates the backlash, right? So the memes are crazy, bro. But yeah, so if you do that, that creates Z. You know what I'm saying? That if you do X, Y, and Z happen, right? So I think there's this other group of people, Chance, I love my wife. He was saying that for I love my wife. I think there's these other, I think the Cup Boys. I forgot what it's called. Let me know in the comments. The people who did this one dude. There's a scandal with this YouTube group because this one dude was doing a Chance the Rapper. I love my wife. I love her. I love my wife. I talk about my wife. Then he got busted for sleeping with a coworker on some Ime Udoka shit and cheating on his wife, and it looks insane. It just all that looks crazy, but it's because you tie. It only looks that much crazy because you tied your brand to that, to your marriage, to your significant other. When that doesn't work out, then your brand suffers because of it. You know what I'm saying? That's why when you tie those things together. So like, there's many people who have a religious faith and ideology, and they keep it to themselves. They do not put that out there. What they put out is what you want them to see. They want you to see their products, their whatever they're trying to sell or whatever they're trying to do. That is what they're putting out. So that's what they choose to show. They do not show. A lot of people do not show their private life. A lot of people do not show who they're dealing with on Significant Matter. We didn't know what Kendrick Lamar's girl looked like for a while up until like his album cover. Now, if you like Google pictures, you could see, but you know he doesn't publicly show his girl like that. A lot of people don't show their girl. A lot of people don't show their family. A lot of people hide that. That's gonna get me banned. All right, so issues with Twitter, but I still like it. I love it. But so yeah, so he basically got caught up with that. So that is the thing with that. And yeah, so that shit is crazy, bro. So but not a good look. I'll just say that. Not a good look. All right. So in recent podcast wars, you know, Joe Budden likes to call them the pod wars, and he's now part of it. Okay, so yeah, in his pod wars, he's basically getting ratted out by Rory and Mal, and he's getting fucking roasted, bro. Rory and Mal shit. So yeah, they're basically clowning him, basically saying like, "Oh, you stole it." But again, y'all are on his podcast. Did they help build the podcast? Yes, but at the end of the day, he owned it. He had ownership of it, and you were just a part of building it. Like that's what it was. And he even recommended that y'all do more things with podcasting. Y'all, they said no more than once. If you go back and listen and watch Joe Budden's podcast, the older episodes, Joe would recommend that they do more things, do more stuff here and there. Do you want to do your own podcast? Do you want to have a side show with the other people I'm trying to do? And they would always say no, and they wouldn't try to do all that. And then now that you know the post the fallout of whatever they did not working out, now they're talking shit about Joe Budden, and so this is a part of it, and this should let y'all know, and y'all do content with people, and y'all do things with people, just let it be known like what it is up front. Things can be renegotiated at a profit split, but just because you have a profit split doesn't mean you own it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, these are things you should establish. You know, there's a lot of issues that people come into contact when you go to business with your friends, and they will feel entitled to things that they're not entitled to because they're your friend. You know how your friend, if you ever do stuff with your friends, they're gonna expect you to do certain things for them for free or for a discount. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my friend, I know you did. It's like that, but worse because now your money's all tied together and whatnot. So that's pretty much what that is. I'm trying to find the original. All right, so this is okay. We'll look. All right, boom, found it. So yeah, pretty much, he just roasted Joe for tricking off with his money and stuff like that, and it's really funny. I just wanted to share that with y'all because it's real funny. But and Joe's response was, you know, pretty interesting. But yeah, so this is what he said.
Because everything you and I know that's paid.
Oh,
Every time that I'm willing to go on your platform, your new show, that still has my blood, sweat, and tears in it. Because everything you and I know that's what pays him. I know that's what pays him. Every time he pays for pussy, that's some of my money. Every single time he pays for pussy, that's for some of my money.
Some of your pussy.
Every vacation,
some of your pussy is crazy.
Vacation he take a chick on, that's some of my money he using, and that pains him. The most money he ever made in his life, he made sitting next to me. That pains him.
It pains him.
But we had a beautiful thing. It worked.
All built together, and I didn't think it was such a hard thing to say that the three of us built it together.
It pains him.
I didn't know that was such a difficult
all that Balenciaga he's wearing. I'm paying for it. It pains him. It hurts. Every time he think he's fresh, he look in the mirror. I paid for it.
I can assure you, I did not buy these Lululemons with our corporate card. It was on my personal site.
Hey, you're my guy. Hey, swipe it. It's all
on
good.
The Lulus.
Yeah, it's all good. The Lulus. It pains him.
Not
Every
the
single
Lulus
time,
is yours.
yeah. Every single time, you know, every time you go to the strip club, you throw singles. Those is my faces on them shingles. It pains them. It hurts. Oh, it hurts. It has to hurt.
It's funny.
It hurts.
Usher Buck's
We had a
crazy.
beautiful thing.
Yeah. What?
Just
It was the greatest podcast of
oh
all time.
God, but again, it pains him because the notoriety and the cloud and the attention that he wanted as a solo artist.
Mhm.
He attained that sitting next to two guys that he feels like has no resume. Who are these guys?
Mhm.
They didn't put in the pain and the industry and go through the ringer like I did. So now that we got a what is it, 6, 7, 8 figure, whatever it was, we don't even know.
We don't know.
We didn't see the contract. It pains him. It hurts.
So yeah, that's how he's. But basically, to me, that's just the bitter ramblings of a salty ex, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you have your own show. You just talk about that. You know what I'm saying? I like Joe Budden's the Joe Budden podcast with Ice and Ish. I like that too. I like how he can. To me, it shows Joe Budden's talent and skill that he just get new hosts, have a little adjustment period, and now he's back swinging doing his thing. I think that says a lot, you know what I'm saying, about him and as a talent. And also, if y'all go back and listen to a lot of Joe Budden podcast episodes, there's many a times where Joe had to carry the conversation. You know what I'm saying? They were there literally as co-hosts, but it was clearly a Joe's podcast. He clearly had to go left every once in a while, just say random shit to keep conversation interesting. Like, so that's my biggest thing. Like, this is disingenuous. This is mad disingenuous. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I feel about that. The ramblings of a bitter ex is what a lot of this is. But Joe, this is Joe, one of Joe's responses. There's more than one. Hold on. There's more than one that that was said. I'm going to play the one that aired because there's one that I think didn't air. They edited it out. So I want to do the one that I think actually aired before I showed you the one that didn't. But yeah, it's interesting to me. It's interesting to me how quick the tables will turn and how quick somebody is to talk shit. You feel me? Because listen, they even admitted they didn't even see the contract. So what deal? What deal was it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Joe won't talk about it, but I always find that interesting is that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not always about the money. As you see with the Kanye shit, it's not always about the money. It's about ownership and who is making money off of you. How much are you retaining? Because ownership isn't everything and money isn't everything. You need a good deal of both, in my opinion, if you're going to, you know what I'm saying? A good mix of the two is kind of how you want to move. A good example would be, of course, Jay-Z, right? Because Jay-Z, what was that streaming service? He had Tidal, and then he sold that bitch for the bread because he said it wasn't profitable like that, so I'm gonna just sell that bitch for a big bag. But he owned it and then sold that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times in Jay-Z's career coming up, he made Cristal mad popular, but he didn't own it. That was something he had to learn how to do. So he had to come up with his own vodka and his own drink and shit, and he had to blow that up. You know what I'm saying? And then maybe like most businesses are, you grow it and you sell it. You know what I'm saying? Or you cash out for a good deal, like the podcast do, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think this ties into. I'm a segue this into another thing because Gillian Wallow from $1 Million Worth of Game, they signed I think $10 million deal or something like that. But you don't know what's in that deal. Just because they made the money doesn't mean everything is sweet. You feel me? So we gonna talk about that. But here's a Joe Budden's response to that, basically alleging that they stole or that Joe was stealing. Hey man, shit crazy, bro. Pot Wars.
You accused me of stealing. You gotta be shitting me.
I never had a conversation with them. They might have some.
Then show it. It wouldn't just be 2 years of whatever the fuck you saying and whatever you think. It's over now. The niggas landed, we landed, everybody landed okay, but you wouldn't just keep saying that. See, their plans wanted to be fueled on hate for Joe. My plans was only fueled on work ethic. That's what
And really think about what that means, right? My plans are for work ethic. Whatever the fuck deal comes or doesn't come will come based on the work I put in to get X, Y, and Z. Meanwhile, they were just hating Joe for not taking whatever deal. They were hating him for not taking the money to change all their life, whatever the fuck. No matter the consequences or whatever they're trying to do, because at the end of the day, it's his podcast and what he wants to do with it, the vision he has for it, because he tried to do a podcast network, you know what I'm saying? Like Charlemagne probably tried to build his goal tried to do another network and then try to sell that or try to get that a bigger deal because that would yield a bigger bag. But
I was betting on moving forward. Yo, at the end of the relationship, the product was bad. And the product is bad because people feel however they feel and they bring in those feelings to work.
And that is true too. Towards the end of that podcast with Rory Moore, it was not a good product on the floor. It wasn't good. It looked like a sloppy Tuesday. It looked like when I started covering the basketball shit, it looked like a team of just rookies and G leaguers out there just dribbling the basketball, running around, chicken heads cut off, all that, whatever the fuck that saying is. That's what it looked like. It was looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? You could feel the tension. It was uncomfortable. It was like watching people in an uncomfortable scenario. You know, when you in a public setting and you see that couple right next to you, like you go on a double date. I'm with Shorty, right? Shout out to Sunny. Hi, Sunny. All right, I'm with Sunny. We chilling. We having a good time, right? Boom. We with another couple. Boom. They hating each other. They arguing, doing all this shit. They bitching, moaning at each other. It's awkward. Why would I be in that situation? That's what I was listening to. Not a good experience.
And I'm the person that's funding this and looking at it. So I have to make an executive decision at some point and stop coddling people, especially when the coddling leads to you being investigative to not only me, but all these beautiful, great people that are working for you for 2 years. So you're right. It's all my fault because you let it sit. You don't nip it in the bud from the jump and then cancer spreads.
Yeah, I think that, and this is my personal opinion. Again, I kind of walk a fine line when I address that situation. I
appreciate that.
I think that better communication from all parties involved lands you guys in a different space.
Ish, that's also a part of my problem, because you've been coddled for as long as you've been coddled. And then when it all went down, you didn't have a conversation. You ain't look niggas in the face and say what the fuck was going on with you. You want to do internet games. I don't want to do internet games. If you got some proof that I took something from you, which I don't see a world where I could ever take something from you, I don't, then show it. Or take your money, go get your lawyer, go to court, do whatever you got to, come take it back. Take any action. You accused me.
Yeah, right. So those are the responses with the Pod Wars. Based on those two responses, who do you believe? You feel me? The guy bitching and moaning, you know what I'm saying? Or the guy who's bringing up what really happened semi-objectively, even bringing up his faults, even despite himself saying, I fucked up. I didn't say everything I needed to say. I let shit sit. I didn't nip shit in the bud. You know what I'm saying? That kind of shows base level accountability when you're able to show your flaws and whatnot. All right, so that's that. And now we're back to goofy topics. Okay, so Ruby Rose is celibate, allegedly. You feel me? She is celibate. Oh yeah, look, boom. We gonna talk real quick. Look with the Adidas shit. Look, Adidas terminates partnership with Ye following the remarks. This happened like today or yesterday. Look how much that stock price is dropping, bro. This is the risk they took, and look how much it dropped. I just wanted that to point that to say the power of hip hop culture, the power of our spending dollar moves the economy. We should take that far more seriously than we do. You know what I'm saying? We move stock prices. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want that to go over y'all heads. Kanye's tweaking. We recognize that. Kanye tweaking. Jayla Brown said, hell nah, I'm out. We recognize that. But understand, we move stock prices when our dollar is together. We are aligned on some shit that we fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Even though mainly funded by Hypebeast culture, we get shit popping for the Hypebeast to consume. You feel me? What they say, Adidas ended its partnership. This will impact them by up to $246 million this year alone. Crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So yeah, all right, boom. So goofy topic. Goofy topic. This is where we're at. A goofy ass topic. This is all right. So Ruby Rose said no sex in 6 months. I feel invincible. So that's what she did to that. So I don't know like what Ruby Rose end game is and shit, right? Because don't she got OnlyFans, right? So my thing is this OnlyFans promotion, or are you dropping music? Because she also goes on tour and shit too. I don't know. My thing is, what is making her more money? What is her end goal? What side of the balance sheet is she on? Is it the music side or doing OnlyFans? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I like it both. I think her music pretty decent. Shit. So yeah, there's that. That's a goofy topic number 1. Goofy topic number 2 is IG model wars. Yeah. Boom. All right, so boom. IG model wars. So cat fight, if that's what you want to call it. All right, so pretty much this one IG model, I don't know her name, but insert IG model stuff, is accusing Blac Chyna trying to human traffic her. And then Blac Chyna is like suing her or something. It's a whole mess. It's a mess. I only bring it up just because it's goofy. It's goofy and it brings a smile on my face to see the goofiness out on full display. Because I think this is the same shorty who did the freaky stuff with Antonio Brown. I don't know. But she denies whatever she's talking about. She's saying the Ava Luis, I don't know. She's saying shorty kidnapped her or whatever. I don't know. But Blac Chyna said this is a desperate attempt to boost her following. So all that could be true. What people will do for clout, I never underestimate. That's all I'm gonna say. What people do for clout, I never underestimate what they will do for attention. I never underestimate, because now we're in the modern day. We're in an attention economy. You know what I'm saying? We're in an attention. If you get enough clicks on your stuff, you can generate that into money if you're smart about it. Not like fake Drake goofy ass, but if you are smart about how you move, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's, you can make money off of that. But that's all I'm saying. But in recent news, this one artist is accusing Taylor Swift of stealing. Now, when it comes to stuff like this, I never know if it's the artists themselves or the team. But let me know what y'all think. So this singer Manuela, he's accusing Taylor Swift of stealing the visuals for her visual EP for anti-hero music video. And yes, this is like the back and forth. I can't play the music, but you know, it's very it looks very similar. There's another thing in the producer community, if y'all tapped into that to any degree, that Palace, the producer, he's stealing loops from other loop makers and passing it on for his own. Something like that's going on. In general, when it comes to things like this is the entertainment industry, and in a lot of respects, you will get robbed. You cannot stop yourself from being robbed. Ideas, creativity, people will just say that's quote unquote inspiration, even if they directly stole your shit. It's inspiration, because in a lot of times, creativity is hard to prove, or stealing ideas and creativity is hard to prove. It's hard to prove, number one. Number two, what was I about to say? Yeah, number one, it's hard to prove. Number two, the consumer doesn't care. That's another thing, is that, you know, the consumer never cares whose ideas are being took. You know what I'm saying? So even if you want to point the finger at somebody and say, hey, you took my beat. Hey, you took my music video idea. Hey, you took that. Nobody cares. They only care about the bigger artist at the end of the day. So it's one of those things where the bigger artist always wins. I think Kendrick got accused a couple of times of stealing music video visual content ideas, like the one for the Hard Part 5, and I think for the song Stars, or Look at the Stars, or the song he did with SZA for the Black Panther soundtrack, there were allegations thrown for that. So there's that, and I don't know who is to blame. Is it actually her, or is it, you know what I'm saying? I never know. Like when it comes to stuff like the allegations of this person took this idea, this person stole this. Is it that, or is the team taking shit? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's one of those things. But this is another a thing, a version of that. So another version of this is this. Okay, look. Madonna saying like she created hoe culture or some shit. She said I invented hoe culture in response to some other person. I forgot who, but yeah, hoe culture invented by Madonna allegedly. And you know, now a lot of people are doing Madonna propaganda. They're showing old pictures of her sucking bottle dick, whatever the fuck, sucking big bottle dick back in the day. I don't know. So they saying like, she invented it, you know, for being sexually explicit. But in this tweet, this points out clearly Donna Summer, a black woman who came before her, debuting in the middle of the sexual revolution in the 70s, and Janet Jackson, a black woman existing right beside her for years, were also slut-shamed by the media for being sexually explicit and liberated for her art. You know how they did Janet Jackson in the Super Bowl, bro. And now Justin Timberlake coming here. Let me make my screen bigger. Justin Timberlake who came and said, come here, give me your titty. Give me that shit. Oh, and ripped her shit off. And they were hoeing with Janet Jackson for that, even though Justin Timberlake recently just did that Super Bowl. That was whack as fuck. So yeah, it's always interesting when people say it was my idea first. I created this, I did that. Always interesting because the originator will always come and be like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. That was me. And so I always feel like that's just a losing game in general. All you can do is create. If you're really creative, you'll create another good idea. And that's a shitty way of, you know what I'm saying, very narrow. If you want to say I'm fucked up for viewing that, I'm just being real because that's what it is. If you're in the entertainment industry, whether you're an artist, a musician, doing photo, whatever the fuck you're doing in creative space, there are the originators and then the copycats. And a lot of times the copycats be winning. I'm not saying that to be the copycat, but if you're a true trailblazer, people will steal your shit. If you're a true trailblazer, many people will steal your shit and then say they are inspired by you. Now, do you just take the comment, or do you figure out a way to make money off these niggas? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Young Thug, he signed a lot of his clones. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if artists don't, you know, like painting and shit, they don't have the same equivalent of the record industry. You could just sign somebody and, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, these are things I think about. There's no real valid solution for a lot of this too. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I be feeling. Like there's no real solution for a lot of this. So, you know, that's the thing that like sucks. That's the thing that hurts. You feel me? Is like there's no way to solve these issues in creative disparity of this person stole, this person not. You can sue, but you know, not everybody has money to sue, especially if the smaller creators gains robbed by the bigger creator. They have more money, resources, all that shit. It's tough position to be in. But yeah, this is something I found that was interesting. This is I think Hot Wheels, they did a deal with the estate of Young Dolph, RIP Young Dolph. With the estate of Young Dolph, they came out with some Hot Wheels. I thought they were cool, based on a lot of his cars that he drove. So this is pretty fire. So RIP Dolph. You know what I'm saying? These are real cool cars. And I appreciate people giving homage, and I hope all the money goes to his family, and I hope corporations aren't just robbing his likeness from beyond the grave, you know. So yeah, that's in that. In local news, I think Juice WRLD is dropping more songs. According to Lil Baby. You know, Lil Baby is the controller of what comes out, what doesn't come out. So it's like it comes down to that at the end of the day. You feel me? Like I don't know if it's actually gonna drop or not gonna drop, but that's what I wanted to show y'all. Because I think he just did a thing recently where he said if this retweets a whole bunch of times, I'm gonna drop one of the leaks. Because really, all Juice WRLD fans just be wanting the good leaks, bro. I don't even think they care about a lot of shit. They just want the good leaks. But yeah, his artist I'm gonna share it with y'all. I think a lot of the stuff is he uses Juice WRLD stuff, like he did it to promote Kid Laroi because they had some collab songs together. So this is another version of that. He signed another artist's name is like Z, like 3 Z's, and they signed a deal to Warner. So you're gonna see how that's gonna turn out. But let me see. Yeah, they hyping up the Z guy, but okay, so yeah, they had the pre-save. They said new unreleased Juice WRLD on October 28th. So that's what they said. Okay, so then another track debuted at number 3 or something like that. Yeah, he said, I don't know, I guess he deleted the tweet. He said, get these retweets and I'm gonna drop a Scotty. So I guess the pre-sale is there. So I guess he is dropping Scotty. So okay, so that's good. So we're getting the new Juice WRLD. It's good. Because a lot of times Lil Bibby be playing and shit with if he's gonna drop the Juice WRLD unreleased Jones or not, and I think this time he's actually gonna drop it. But also the fans are weird. A lot of the Juice WRLD fans are weird, and they be harassing the dude. So listen, if you want him to actually drop, leave Lil Bibby alone. If you leave Lil Bibby alone, he'll actually drop the Juice WRLD shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's my recommendation to you, freaky Juice WRLD fans. Always on dick about when the fuck Lil Bibby gonna drop his shit. He will drop it when he wants to, because he owns the rights to it. He owns all that shit. Ain't nothing can be done. It's when that Lil Bibby is good and ready. when he's in a good mood. When he wants to listen to some depression drug music and he wants to give that to y'all, to us the masses, then he'll be like, okay, y'all can have this. Which however y'all feel about it, it don't matter. Out of our control. So yeah, I wanted to talk about the QC and drama pretty much in terms of the breakup of the Migos. All right, so yeah, this is what somebody I wanted to know, like, y'all's opinion on this. I'm gonna show y'all this tweet. I just want to know y'all take on this. So yeah, pretty much, they the Quavo and Takeoff shit, they dropped it. It came and went. It sold like 30K or 30 some K, which is not terrible, but not good either. So he said, it says over here, so Quavo and Takeoff must be mad. I don't think it's what they expected the response to be. They're getting dragged, Cardi and Set paying them dust. In addition, it's Offset that I see trending, and it looks like their album did less than 13K week 2, and it's out of the top 50. So yeah, that's tough. They're already out top 50. Yeah, in the second week. Yeah, it's tough. But yeah, I feel like in general, music this year has been kind of mid. A lot of people have dropped shit that has came and went. If you are not trying to drop fire, if you're not giving the fire for real, then it's gonna come and go. A lot of shit has came and went this year. If we're keeping it a buck, we're still I even think that Kendrick shit came and went, if I'm being honest, but you know what I'm saying. But there's some good songs on there. I'm not gonna completely, but that Nav shit came and went. I like that shit, but I don't go back and listen to it. Only shit I'm really listening to now is my favorite underground rapper, RSK Nephew, and NBA Youngboy. The NBA Youngboy tape that just dropped. The Ma, I Got a Family. That shit is real good. That's probably what I'm gonna be re-listening to for the rest of the year. The Drake and 21 Savage joint, I am looking forward to that dropping. But yeah. Oh yeah, okay. This is another goofy topic. Okay, the period bitch. Period. Okay, that bitch. Female person. I keep saying bitch. This is hip hop. I can say bitch, right? Nah, I can't. They will clip this and be like, "You back in the day, you called people bitch." Yeah, it's not gonna go like that. But to some degree, you have to not care about other people's opinions, which is why I'm saying crazy shit. All right, so the period bitch was the Brit. It was called Brit Barbie. I didn't even know her real name, her artist name, whatever. But she called Brit Barbie. Is seemingly on the same path as her predecessor, Daniel Bergoli and Will Vicky, cosplaying Black ghetto girl culture for Monetary Game. That's what this tweet says. But how do y'all feel about that? I think she just signed a deal, or she about to sign a deal. And to confirm this, there's some I had just seen of her. I think she about to unveil some new song or something that's about to come out. In general, we allow this to happen as hip hop consumers because once it goes viral, you know, I mean, actually, it's a lot of things like going viral. A lot of things that's out of our control. And then the people that listen to it, like if you've seen that, if you watch in Atlanta, which I highly recommend, you you need a white avatar. The white avatar theory is valid. The white people shit gonna go up more than black people shit on average. You know what I'm saying? Like it's probably gonna go up, and if they don't go up, it tends to go up faster. The initial rejection will be, oh, they're white, ew. But you have to kind of surf over the waves of niggas hating, and then you get into the white fan base. And then once you cross over, which is what crossing over is when you get over the black shit, and then you're able to get to the white people, which is getting to the masses. Once you get there, then you're straight because it doesn't matter what black people think. That's why Kanye be saying all this crazy shit and be, you know, throwing rocks at black people and then acting like everything's straight at the family cookout. Is because the white dollar moves more, right? So once you cross over and you don't need the black dollar anymore, people start acting crazy. And record labels know this. The big businesses know this, and that's why they just use a lot of, you know, what black people do, take it and then do something else with it. My thing is trademark. If niggas were more tapped into trademarks, like whoever invented cap, you know, when corporations use cap, he could get paid for it. Every time people use certain slang terms that we invent, whoever trademarks it first, I don't care who, but whoever does, probably making a bag. And that's something we should consider is, you know, trademark. All right, so in further cat fighting, I'm in females business today, and all right. So Tasha K, who was recently like owes like multiple M's, I think it's like 4 M's at this point to Cardi B, was on Nicki Minaj's stream just making up shit about Cardi B and shit, just still making up shit, still talking shit about it, which is why are you doing this to yourself, Tasha K? Ain't nobody stopping you, shorty. All right, look, I'm gonna show y'all. Look at this shit, y'all. It's not ending, bro. This shit is not ending, bro. Shorty did not learn her lesson. That shit crazy. All right, look at this shit. Look, all right, I'm gonna play it from the beginning.
You know, she done fucked up Tiana house. You know, Tiana had to sell that house. Remember all them damages to that house? Oh. Yeah. No, so you know the house that Tiana Taylor.
Tiana Taylor is who I was trying to reference prior with the Kanye shit. Everybody trying to get the rights away, blah, blah, okay. Tiana Taylor, that was the person.
That's why EJ, you know what I'm saying? That's just something we talk about on the live. You know, they can come watch. But what you got going on though? What new song you got coming out now?
Oh, yo, am I confused? Is everybody else confused? Tasha, you said was talking about Tiana Taylor?
I was talking about.
Yo, watching girls that are be fake nice to each other is the funniest thing. Oh man.
Yeah, I know, but what did you say? What I said was, I got to look up there again. What I said was Tiana Taylor sold the house that she rented to Megan Thee Stallion. Okay. And so, of course, we're gonna say allegedly, just in case the details are wrong. However, that was the same house that Tiana pretty much had to beg for money from. Megan, the house got vandalized by her people from her showing the house off and stuff like that. So they messed up Tiana's. What's this? They messed up Tiana's front yard, backyard. You know what I'm saying? And that Megan rent the house. The shit. It's a whole breakdown. So I ain't got the details in front of me, but it's on my live stream. So that's what we were talking about. We weren't talking about you tonight. You ain't break the internet. You break it every day. You break it every day.
Yeah, so that was that. Because yeah, so now she making up stuff about Meg Thee Stallion. Now I want to give Meg Thee Stallion grace. She going through a lot with her court case. She recently got her house robbed. I don't know if it's referencing to this, but she did get robbed, and they took a whole bunch of shit, like a whole hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of shit. So she's okay, bare minimum sympathy. That's what we're doing here at 10 TV. See, I hope everybody's cool with that. But yeah, Tasha K, that she not learning her lesson, bro. Like if you owe somebody 4 M's, are you still gonna keep making up shit about other people? What if Megan Thee Stallion sues you now? Now you down however many more M's. It's just a bad look. But I do think this is Nicki Minaj propaganda because I don't see she fucks with Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion. So this is her excuse to get her shit off. And it's not Nicki saying all this. She's bringing on her Tasha K ass. So, she's an expendable pawn, as it were, laws of power. This is an expendable pawn you use to, poke fun at your enemies and whatnot. So this is but I always appreciate Nicki Minaj's uses of the laws of power. She's very good at that. That's why a lot of these female rappers be scared of her. They're either scared of her, they want to suck her clit, or they want to sign to her, they want a verse from her. All these things from her, but she don't give a fuck about none of y'all. Y'all are beneath y'all. That she gum under her shoe, and she let y'all know it, and y'all just accept it. And I think that's so funny that y'all just take that shit, because most people shouldn't take that shit. And most rappers, and the male rappers, don't take that from other rappers. Maybe they do. Maybe I'm tweaking. They do be dick sucking and all that shit, but for the most part, if it's utter disrespect, they gonna start dissing each other. Like even in the SoundCloud, a lot of SoundCloud rappers be dissing each other, even though they not as popping as the bigger rappers. If disrespect is had, they just go, I'm gonna slap shit out of you. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna tweak out. But guess it's just different in that regard. I guess shit is just different. So let me see. Let me look at my other topics. And if you have anything else you want me to talk about, just comment in the comment shit. Oh yeah. The Yako system. That's what Kanye wanted to make, the Yako system. Yeah, he tried to do a lot of shit, but yeah, they shut that shit down. Oh yeah, there's one more thing. Charlamagne was talking about Kanye too. He even talked to literally everybody dogpiled the man, but I'm just pretty much he brought up like this conversation that he had in private, and he was like, Charlamagne, help, my wife is getting deep dick by Pete Davidson's 10-inch dick, pause, play, all that shit. So yeah, it's like help, it's like imagine your friend calling you for help, like, yo, somebody fucking my bitch, help me, stop them from fucking my bitch, Charlamagne, help, use your media powers. And it's like, there's nothing you can do. He's probably just venting, but Charlamagne brought that, I guess, private conversation to light, and so that's you could say that's not a cool move or whatever, but I just bring that up to say, like, hey man, media wars is no joke, bro. Media wars is no joke. You know what I'm saying? And you want to make sure you cool with your media friends. You want to make sure if you tapped in on the rapper side and you have some media friends, don't shit on them. Leave these people alone. You know what I'm saying? Or not say you gotta buy, sell, or you gotta do whatever shit, because some people be like, oh, all these people are on your payroll. That ain't gotta be that, but just maintain your relationships. It's very important to maintain your relationships with people, in all facets, because as soon as you in a rough spot, they're gonna be on your ass. You feel me? So that's how I feel about it. So many companies decide to terminate this shit with Ye. It's like every time I look, it's like, and this company, and this company, and this company. It's tough, bro. I think Drake's birthday passed. Happy birthday to Drake. I think okay, so there's that. All right, I think I wrapped up most of my relevant music topics. And now we are transitioning into anime. All right, so that was my music topics. We can now transition into anime. All right, so a lot of new anime has dropped, and I'm excited to talk about it. Oh yes! All right, so the number one on the docket is Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is dropped. I think there's 2 episodes in. If y'all haven't watched Chainsaw Man, highly recommend y'all watching Chainsaw Man. Gotta pull up my anime list right now for y'all. So yeah, so Chainsaw Man didn't drop. I'm a happy tune. If you could tell, you see I'm cheesing right now. I'm a happy tune because I've been waiting on Chainsaw Man all fucking year, y'all. All fucking year, I've been waiting on Chainsaw Man to drop it. It is out. I am excited. Not gonna spoil it because I read the manga, so I know everything's finna happen. But the first episode is really good. The second episode I liked a lot too because I'm gonna show this. I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. Second episode I liked a lot too because they introduced the girl character, the demon, and her entrance is very, very good. I liked how she was introduced because there are certain differences between how the manga and anime, like certain shit is drawn out and certain shit is moving at a faster pace. So I like the pacing right now. Right now this is it's 12 episodes. I'm hoping they do more. They keep putting out seasons of it. It's not just a 12 episode run, but I'm very appreciative of this. Spy Family has dropped a part 2. I haven't gotten to it yet. I'm watching other shit right now, and I'm trying to get to it. The new Bleach came out as well, and the new Bleach is hitting. It's looking very crisp and very like I'm fucking with the new Bleach heavy. If you ain't tapping into Bleach, if you ain't tapping into Bleach, bro, y'all gotta tap into Bleach for real. You feel me? Like that Bleach jump is hitting. The new Bleach is hitting, bro. Like people be like, "Oh, Bleach is up there." No, the new Bleach is looking crispy. But yeah, my main thing with the Chainsaw Man part though, go back real quick. The CGI, I'm not a big fan of CGI, and they just kind of keep forcing it down our throats. They even did it with the new Bleach. The Hollows was CGI, the demons and Chainsaw Man CGI. They keep pushing CGI. I don't like it like that. It's whatever. Mob Psycho season 3 is really good. It might, for some of y'all, might seem more of a slow start because the end of season 2 and a lot of season 2 there was boxing a lot. There was a lot more fighting. But the season 3 has a lot of the same pacing as season 1 in terms of it's just Mob trying to exist and figure out himself and stuff right now. Right now, I think they're on a school festival arc type jump. So if that's what you want to get into, personal discovery, all that shit, I'll fuck with it. I fuck with it. I want y'all to fuck with it too. So yeah, Mob Psycho's going crazy right now. And then Blue Lock is a sports anime. It's the only sports anime I'm gonna watch for real because I don't watch sports anime. I really don't fuck with sports anime like that. No real reason if I'm keeping it, but I don't really have a reason not to like it. It's just like I'd rather watch basketball if we're gonna talk about basketball. Everybody say watch Kuroko no Basket. No, I'd rather watch Steph Curry rain down threes in real life. You know what I'm saying personally. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. But yeah, so Blue Lock is it follows this one dude who at the end of his season he lost to some other guy, whatever, because he felt like he wasn't selfish enough. He didn't take the shot at the end. I should have taken that shot. I shouldn't have passed the ball. I should have taken my destiny and my fate in my own hands and whatever. So this team is like they're trying to make the best striker. They're trying to make the world's best striker, and it's a team of all strikers. So it's kind of weird. Like soccer's only 2 strikers on a team, and it's 11 people. It's like, how does that work? But they're making it work, I guess. They're doing that. And it's anime. It don't got to make sense. But pretty much it's a full team full of strikers, and they're all competing, and they'll have quirky personalities. And they're trying to see, like, at the end, it's an elimination style type thing. At the end, who's going to be the person representing Japan in, like, the Olympics or something. So there's that. My Hero Season 6, yo. Let me make my screen big real quick, because if y'all are not tapped into My Hero, or if y'all are feeling hesitant or whether or not y'all want to be in My Hero or whatever, get back into My Hero immediately. Get back into that shit because season 6 is going fucking crazy. They're boxing off rip. They're starting the bitch boxing. Ain't no school life, slice of life shit. They're getting right to the shits immediately. Right to the shits immediately off rip. Oh God. So if you fuck with My Hero, tap into season 6. You will not be disappointed. Straight to the shits. Straight to it. Bleach is getting straight to the shits too. And then To Your Eternity finally dropped season 2. It dropped a couple days ago. I missed it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna start watching it. But if you haven't watched season 1 of To Your Eternity, highly recommend it. Very emotional, very good ass show. I don't know if y'all can see. But yeah, To Your Eternity, or it's called Fumetsu no Anata E. You know, so I fuck with To Your Eternity. I highly recommend that y'all check that shit out too. That's how, you know what I'm saying? So season 2 is out now, but never too late to go back. Check that shit. You know what I'm saying? Eminence of the Shadow is a show I'm probably gonna watch every once in a while. I'm gonna check in. Seen the web, seen the audiobook on YouTube. So I'm a tap in. I think it's an isekai, but it might be not. It might be some other shit. Let me read the synopsis. I might have done it. Great heroes, diabolical villains, types of characters belong to Beast, but not Sid. He longs to be a true mastermind behind it all, pull the strings. So it's about some villain shit. So yeah, villain. One of them shows where they have the villain as a main character type shit. Okay. Sleeper is a big sleeper, reincarnated out of sword. Dude is isekai and is the sword, and he's wielded by this cat girl, and the cat girl's with the shits. And the fighting scenes are really cool. And that's all I'm gonna say. But I recommend it. It's really cool. My sister keeps recommending me this show. It's called Urusei Yatsuri. It's a comedy. It's a sci-fi comedy. I'll read the description for y'all, but this is probably a sleeper show of this year because she really fucks with this show. So it's another sleeper. Not much is notable about the lecherous Ataro Yorobashi, but his extraordinary battle sticks out like the horns in an alien's head. When Earth is threatened by a fleet of alien invaders known as Oni, Ataro is selected to represent humanity in a duel against one of them. It's a stroke of rare luck for Ataro that the duel is in fact a game of tag, and that his opponent is Lum, daughter of the Oni leader who placed her personal dignity above victory. As Ataro finds out by season Alon's bikini top, and with it victory. However, misfortune kicks in again when Lum mistakes Ataro's promise to marry his girlfriend. However, I'm so lost. I don't know what that means. However, misfortune kicks in again when Loom mistakes Ataro's promise to marry his girlfriend, Shinobu Matsuri, as a desire to med Loom herself. Okay, so she thinks I want to marry my girlfriend. She's like, no, you want to marry me. Okay. And decides that she rather likes the idea. Holding her influence as the alien princess, she moves in with him. Forced to deal with the consequences of his womanizing ways, Ataro must balance the crumbling relationship with Shinobu while keeping Lum happy, all the while flirting with every woman he meets. So yeah, this is kind of like a mix of like To Love Ru and if y'all know that I can't think of Seta no Hana Yume, which is that mermaid show that came out in the 2000s. If y'all know that one, so it's kind of a mix of that. It's some romance comedy shit. You know what I'm saying? If that's what y'all into, you know, tap in. So yeah, and then let me see. Married couple, not lovers. The rest of this shit is just isekai shit. This one show is another sleeper. It's called Bocce the Rock. It's a high school girl band type Jones. So if that's what y'all into, y'all like y'all music anime. I love music anime because you know I'm a musician. I do that in real life. So yeah, it's a high school. So it's it reads like this: Hitori Gatu is a high school girl who's starting to learn to play the guitar because she dreams of being in a band, but she's so shy that she hasn't made a single friend. However, her dream might come true after she meets Nijika Ichika, a girl who plays drums and is looking for a new guitarist. So, you know, Soft Cloverworks, Arrogant Studio. Some repeaters, Golden Kamui, if y'all will be watching Golden Kamui. There's some shit called Akiba Made War. What else? What else? Can't see where the bottom is. Boom. All right. And then there's a new Gundam. I don't know if y'all fuck with the offshoot Gundam or you just fuck with Universal Century, which is the original timeline. But this is Gundam. This is a Gundam show. It's called Witch from Mercury, Mobile Suit Gundam Witch from Mercury. But it's also like school too. It's like they're in school. So, you know, a lot of Gundam, it was in war. So there wasn't that. So it's a little different. So yeah, there's that. I'm gonna see if find these other shows. And also let me know in the comments if there are shows I'm missing that you want me to cover, you want me to recommend to other people. And yeah, also they're redoing the Golden Age of Berserk and high def and whatnot. So if y'all want to catch that, that's dropping too. But that's that. And I'm gonna recommend y'all some shit. If y'all are looking for something to watch, I'm not gonna recommend y'all One Piece. I don't watch One Piece. If y'all want me to watch One Piece, I might get into One Piece. I might live stream One Piece. I don't know. But let me see. Nishu Ishin is just a good author. He's a good manga writer. He's done Kizo Gatari and Bakemonogatari series. So I'm gonna just say this one. Bakemonogatari. This is a good show. I'm recommending. It's called Bakemonogatari. This is a good show. It's about a guy who used to be a vampire, and it's funny, it's quirky, it's very interesting. A lot of this guy's work is very dialogue based, and the subtitles go really fast. So if that's not what you're into, then you're probably not gonna like it. But if you don't care and y'all are into that shit, I highly recommend this. Another show I want to recommend, if y'all didn't see, it's called let's see. Trying to see if I can find it. No, not VV Strike. Trying to see if I can find it. It's called VV something, but it's pretty much like on some Terminator shit. It's like a Terminator shit, but it's a girl singing. Y'all know what I'm talking about, then comment below and whatnot. But I'm trying to find it for y'all because I'm trying to recommend different shows too. That if y'all trying to binge, if you don't fuck with the shit that's coming out this season, I also want to put y'all into the my holy grails of anime that I be just trying to put people on, and people are like, oh, I'll get to it. Like, no, you should. There you go. This show right here goes fucking crazy. It's called VV the Fluorite Eye Song. Yeah, this shit is about the shorty here is just a singing bot. She wants to save the world by singing or some dumb shit. Damn you, ad. Be gone. Like her and all these androids, they have missions. They're trying to save the world through singing, and so that's her thing. But she gets roped into some Terminator shit. Go to different parts of the past or the future, whatever, to stop some robot apocalypse. And the action in this show goes fucking crazy, and the story is really good too. So those two shows are my recommendations. I'm gonna have more when we every week when I talk about anime. I'm gonna have some shit I'm gonna recommend in case there are new people who are getting into anime and they don't know about the oldies and they don't know about the the stuff that might go under your radar that's not heavily talked about in the community. The shit that the true nerds or whatever. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Type shit. I'm trying to get y'all in the know. I want y'all to know. So I'm gonna put y'all onto this shit. All right, cool. All right, so that concludes anime topics. I'm not gonna go into basketball. Yeah, I'm not about to go into basketball. Season just started. So I don't have any crazy takes to say outside the Lakers suck. But I'm about to just show y'all the standings. And every time I talk about basketball, I'm gonna show y'all the standings and we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it change. Because right now it's mad weird. I think fucking the Jazz were going undefeated till they lost to the Rockets. First impression of this is the East. Okay, so East standings actually makes sense. Okay. The Wizards are a 2 seed. Crazy. It's not going to fucking happen. So these are the East standings right now. The teams I'm gonna really focus on is watching the Hawks games. I love the Hawks. We in Atlanta. We in Atlanta with the shit. You feel me? I'm an Atlanta native. Not really. I'm a Georgia native, but whatever. All right. So some teams haven't played 4 games. Some teams only played 2 games, whatever. The Nets are 1-2. That's probably the one that's going to be the most interesting is watching what the Nets do. Because at the end of the day, they can't play defense. So no matter how much they score, like offense, not the issue, is defense. And Ben Simmons is just kind of an offensive liability, even though he's good at defense. So they're always going to hoe him and they're always going to double Kyrie and or KD and stuff. So it's going to be interesting to see how that unfolds. I think the Knicks had a good game here and there. The Magic are playing their new guys but losing. They're doing what they're supposed to do. They're in the Wembanyama sweepstakes, the Pistons and the Magic. If you're looking for young teams to watch, the Pistons, the Magic, and the Rockets are going to be who I'm watching a lot. People always talk about OKC. I literally hate OKC. I hate watching them. And if I'm biased, so be it. Like I don't like how Josh Giddey plays, and I feel like they hoe and shade Gilgeous-Alexander because they don't let him play all the time. And by the end of the season, they're gonna bench him, and they should just trade him, but they're not going to. So I don't know. The Blazers are the only team that's undefeated right now. Anthony Simons just went off on their last game. I think they played the Grizzlies, and he was going fucking crazy. He started making shit and was fucking activating and becoming automatic. It was fucking crazy. So there's that. The Suns. I said to my homie that they are playing team, but they probably not. It's just that CP3 is old, and so the fact they got to over rely on him to play make is going to be kind of tough. I don't know how it's going to pan out as the season progresses. Clippers are 2-2. It's really just because they're resting Kawhi, but they should make sure he's in playing shape. You know what I'm saying? Mavericks are 1-2. Luka, I need more Luka propaganda. People keep saying they're gonna fall in seeding and stuff, and they probably will until they figure out defense. Because I just watched this Pelicans game where if it's not Luka creating some shit and playmaking, they just kind of be chucking up threes and doing dumb shit. So I don't know about a lot of that. But yeah, my first take on my first take on the first week of basketball is I'm happy that NBA is back and the Lakers are 0-3. They fucking suck. It's really that. It's really watching like sports. A lot of people say sports is reality TV for men, and the Lakers are a perfect example of that. Like watching LeBron just struggle right in the mud while Russell Westbrook is going to continue to big threes all season is going to be so interesting, and I'm gonna cover it every time. These different highlights and different shit. So yeah. That's all I got currently. I'm gonna keep covering more stuff as things progress on the basketball side of things, really just referencing the standings and talking about different teams that I find interesting. John Morant is going pretty crazy right now. Zion's already injured. I want him to come back, but I don't know when he's going to come back. I want him to come back, but he's already injury prone. Or off for it. But the Pelicans are looking crazy. Okay, so teams to watch. I'm gonna recommend teams to watch for y'all. All right, teams to watch. Watch Pelicans games, bro. These Pelicans games are finna go fucking crazy. Watch the Timberwolves just for the interest. If you're looking for a young team in the West, watch Rockets and watch the Lakers games just to see like reality TV essentially. If you want to see reality TV, watch the Lakers games. For the East, Celtics are going to be interesting to watch, and the Bucks, because Giannis has to carry. Pretty much, you're watching carry job. The Cavaliers going to be fun. I'm also going to recommend the Hawks and the Brooklyn for the drama. Same thing, and then the Pistons and the Magic if you want to get into some young teams. And yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do now. Later on, I'm gonna end up going into like Prize Picks and stuff like that, like or whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna use Prize Picks or FanDuel. I'm still looking out for see which gambling platform I will use. But yeah, I'll let y'all know, and we're always going to keep it bucket like that. That concludes this episode of the Tune TV podcast. I appreciate y'all for listening. And I appreciate y'all for keeping it a buck and staying tuned in. More tunes are coming soon, dropping tunes soon, dropping other visuals and whatnot for Sway Carpet. And yeah, and more interviews are coming soon too. I'm about to vlog this Saturday too. You're going to see me in that bitch. I might perform. Who knows? You might see me performing on the little, You never know. But y'all going to be tuned in. And I appreciate y'all for tapping in. You are now tuned in to Tune TV. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching.